I'm grateful I'm not 56 and trying.
Are you trying to say what you trying to say? Mo?
I'm looking right at you.
I know
I'm
you looking at me.
I ain't backing down. You better take your old ass and get somebody to love you.
Damn, Mo.
Now I'm looking right at y'all. Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs.
Let me live my life.
Let me tell you what my baby needs. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime, okay, and gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel better about himself when he come home at night. That's what Shannon needs. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old ass and get you an old bitch out there that can love you old. You're trying to hang out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it.
A few moments later.
Everybody always talk about date your age, date your age. Well, I want to date my wage. I'm finna shut all this ish down tonight. I want to date my wage.
Stay right there.
Where y'all at?
Many months later.
After reaching a settlement with Shannon Sharpe, Gabriella Zuniga, the OnlyFans model who accused him of SA, has announced her retirement from the platform in a post that reads, "Today I've decided to retire from OF. Thank you for the incredible support you've shown me over the past few years. This community has given me a life I could have never imagined. I'll still be active on social media and have several new projects in the works that I can't wait to share. I'm truly excited for this next chapter. I love you all forever and ever." Yo, this girl got her bag, then retired promptly after that. There are a lot of people on the internet right now that are really, really upset about this story, and I'm not necessarily upset about it. I do understand like where they're coming from, and that there are a lot of people like this who shouldn't be able to essentially find a dumb athlete and accuse them of SA, even though they were clearly kind of in a consensual relationship. I don't necessarily see it that way. I think if you are a 56-year-old Shannon Sharpe, who at the time that he met her, I believe he was like 51 or something, and she was like either 19 or 20 or something like that. If you are that old and there's that big a gap between you guys, you met her, found out that she was an OnlyFans model.
That doesn't sound right.
I'm going to use the word whore for the rest of this video. But you found out that she was an OF whore, and you still kept on being in this relationship with her. Why would you be surprised when something like this happens and you end up having to lose your money? I'm not upset about this whatsoever. I would just look at it as a whore being a whore. You cannot blame the scorpion for stinging you when that's in its nature. A whore's nature is to be a whore. You met her when she was on OnlyFans and you're somehow surprised that she ended up finessing you. The only thing that I would say about this is sometimes I'm upset that I wasn't born a pretty girl. Because if there are dumb athletes like this out there who are just literally willy-nilly just sleeping with whatever and can be finessed in this way, and they have all this money, this is a whore's dream. You cannot be upset with these girls who are capitalizing off of the stupidity of some of these athletes, because if they're here to be had and they haven't necessarily paid attention to any of the other instances in the past of this happening, and they just continue to keep falling for the same old trick, I wouldn't be mad at them for taking advantage of it either. Now, is it a good thing? No. Is it something that's going to propel more and more whores to go down this path? Absolutely. And I do think there's something to be said about the judicial system and the way it kind of incentivizes whores to be whores and literally has no real recourse for them whatsoever. But listen, at the end of the day, if those things continue to be those things and these athletes continue to be as stupid as these athletes are,
it is what it is.
Take advantage of them. I'm not advocating for it, but when you're 56 years old and you're getting finessed by a 21-year-old, that's on you, bro. Like, I can't even be upset about this. She is coming out here and saying, yo, me and mine are gonna be good. I took the L for the team, and now we're gonna be squaring off our next chapter. And now there's some sort of like news story about there's another lawsuit that's gonna be potentially coming out against Shannon Sharpe. All this just did to all of those other people is it opened up the floodgates. It now shows that you can be had, and you will settle deals like this to try to keep your name from being slandered. And I wouldn't be surprised if I saw a lot more people coming out of the woodworks. And for people like Shannon Sharpe, I hope you learn your lesson. I don't don't necessarily know, because it seems like you should have already known from other experiences, not even necessarily your own. But I don't know if you thought that you would just had it like that to where it would never happen to you. But I hope you learn your lesson. And the only thing that I could say to the rest of these athletes is, if y'all keep being as stupid as you guys are being,
nothing will change.
These things are going to keep happening to you. I think the next person that this is going to happen to is the moron Travis Hunter, whose wife now is already out there crying all over the internet about how she's not happy. And listen, bro, people told you in the past, before you married her, you said you were in love and you got married without a prenup and you didn't sign that prenup. So when it happens to you too, people are going to come out here and say, I told you so. For people like Shannon Sharpe, listen, it is what it is, bro. At least you still got your nightcap show. You still got your Club Shay Shay, so you can kind of pick up the pieces. And hopefully you didn't give up too much. I think the reported number is like 15 or 23 million or something. That is a lot of money for some poon, if you ask me. But hey, it is what it is. You clearly had it, and you clearly were willing to settle because they probably had a lot more dirt on you. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. As always, I want to thank you guys for joining me on this video. You guys could have been anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here with me, and I really do appreciate you.
If you liked what you heard today, do me a solid and like the video, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Those things really do help out the channel a lot, guys. And if you didn't like what you heard, thanks for allowing me to occupy your time. Consider leaving a comment in the comments down below, letting me know exactly what it was that you disagreed with, and maybe we could talk about it. Either way, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for pressing play on this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.